doors of the iconic Great Hall opened, while doors to lecture rooms were shut, as protests rocked the University of Zimbabwe following a shock fees hike, which has left many unable to pay. Unhappy and disgruntled students waved placards and denounced the new fee regime before being dispersed by the police.
Government must raise our balance wages first. Yes. To raise our fees. Yes. If it is not that, no lectures tomorrow.
In a country where the majority of civil servants earn less than 150,000 Zimbabwean dollars, government approved a jump of fees from an average $60,000 to $300,000. The students addressed a press conference raising their concerns.
Good afternoon, Zimbabwe. My name is Boris Muguti. I am the Legal and Human Rights Secretary for the Zimbabwe National Students Union, well known as ZINASU. I'm here with my fellow national executive members. Going to my left, I have the Secretary General of the Zimbabwe National Students Union, Comrade Joseph Nyamayaro, and Comrade Reynolds Chakudzwa Mukono, who happens to be the Research Secretary for the Zimbabwe National Students Union again. So we are here to issue a press statement concerning the exorbitant fees hikes that we have seen in institutions of higher learning. Particularly, we have seen recently at the beginning of this week at the University of Zimbabwe, the exorbitant fees hikes which were pegged by the administration, which are against the poverty datum line and the salaries that the parents are getting currently. So we are here, we are going to be very brief. We are going to issue a statement on behalf of the union, and this is our position as ZINASU.
All right, thank you, Commander Boris. As Zimbabwe National Students Union, we are battled and extremely angered by by the fees being charged by tertiary institutions in this country. It is an emergency and a national crisis that requires a solution quickly as possible. Failure to find a quick remedy will see thousands of students deferring. The industrialization of education by tertiary institutions has been done at a time when the economic crisis is at its peak. The working class is struggling to make ends meet, and an unprecedented burden has been added to their solution. We see that the government is actually not given a way forward in terms of to do with issues to do with fees. The ongoing scam that has been initiated by tertiary institution is illegal and unjustifiable. University of Zimbabwe is charging fees from 300,000 RTGS to more than 500,000 RTGS. A closer look into these figures explicitly points out that there is an ongoing cognate. The truth of the matter is that tertiary institutions are clandestinely charging their fee using the parallel market. As ZINASU, we will not fold our hands and neither will be fooled to believe that the fee is being charged in other TGS when in actual sense it is being pegged in United States dollars. Using the interbank rate, the amount being demanded translates to almost 600 United States dollars. We have also noted that the Midland State University has also included a fee of more than $50 United States dollars, which are being charged to the students. The figure is totally insane, and this is a total madness. Majority, if not all of the students, are sons and daughters of unpaid civil servants who are earning less than 200,000 RTGS, which a quarter of the fee being demanded by tertiary institutions cannot even be afforded by civil servants. If the situation is not resolved immediately, we are going to witness massive deference of students due to the failure to meet such barbaric demand. ZINASU will not allow such evil onslaught against the future of the students. We believe that education is the future. Therefore, by taking away the right to education as enshrined by Section 75 of the Constitution, we would destroy the lives of many students who cannot afford to pay such amounts of fees. I'm going to leave this time to the Secretary General to give the way forward.
Dear Zimbabwe, this is the way forward. As ZINASU, we call upon all tertiary institutions in Zimbabwe to cut the fee to a much reasonable figure. Number 2, we equally invite the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Mr. Mubaiwa, to look closely on this ongoing and scrupulous injustice against the students of Zimbabwe. Failure by the parties mentioned will see ZINASU engaging fiercely to bring such an unspeakable crime against the students to an end. Number 3, we call the students across all tertiary institutions in Zimbabwe to remain vigilant and united. Number 4, we invite all the progressive forces across the political and economic divide to stand in solidarity with the students who are being persecuted. And also, we call upon all the forces in the civil society, all the civil society organizations to stand with the students. And we call all the students to be ready for a season of action until the fees is reduced to a reasonable figure, because we so believe that education is a right and should be affordable and should be equally free. Thank you very much.
Thank you also very much, Comrade Secretary General. So this is our position as the Zimbabwe National Students Union. This has ceased to be an institutional crisis, as some may see it as a problem which is affecting students at the University of Zimbabwe. This is becoming a national crisis because it's happening in all institutions of higher learning around the country. And we have seen some universities have already started revising their fee structures. So we are calling all students to come on board, be it you are a student from an institution of higher learning, a polytechnic college, a teacher's college, or from a university which is not the University of Zimbabwe. We call all students to come on board and stand in solidarity with the students that are being affected by these exorbitant fees hikes. We also call upon the parents to come on board and add their voices, because this is a national crisis which is affecting them indirectly, but also in a very worrisome manner, because these are the people that pay fees for us. And if we look at the salaries that they are getting from the government, particularly civil servants, many students who are in institutions of higher learning are sons and daughters of the underpaid civil servants who are earning less than $200 United States dollars. And you find a university paying more than $600 United States dollars as fees. Is that logical? To any Zimbabwean, this should be a wake-up call to say, no, things are not right in this country, and it's not too late for you to raise your voice and speak out against this act of injustice. Education is a right, as mentioned by the Secretary General earlier. Section 75 of the Zimbabwean Constitution is very clear that education is a right to everyone, and it should be accessible to everyone despite their backgrounds. Thank you so very much.
The trending hashtag at the University of Zimbabwe is fees must fall. Whether the authorities who claim prices are coming down and economy is stabilizing will slash the fees is something we wait to see in the coming days. What is clear is the majority will have to drop out of college or forced into prostitution if the government does not budge. Chengeto Chidi, HSTV, University of Zimbabwe.